All right, so here we are at Lowe's. We're doing a $4 Mobee gig. I love doing these gigs at Lowe's because I like to get up early and get a head start on these gigs. Lowe's and Home Depot, they open at 6. So if you're like me and like to get up early and start making money, then these Lowe's and Home Depot gigs are perfect. So it's a $4 gig, but don't let that discourage you because it goes really quickly. You're just going to have to take a couple pictures in the garage organization section. So I'm going to go in, screen record, show you guys, and you can decide for yourself if this is something you want to do to make some extra cash. So I'm walking into the store. I've done this gig multiple times at the same location, so I knew where it was. So here was the garage section. It just wanted like an overview photo of the sign that says garage section. So I did that. It was super easy. And now it's going to want a wide angle photo. So in landscape mode, not portrait. And it wants like the whole aisle. So I got that picture, super easy. And now it's going to ask what brands are on display. So there was Cobalt, Gladiator, and Craftsman, I believe. So it's going to ask for a picture of the Cobalt section. So you just go to the bay where the Cobalt is, take one picture, super easy. And then now the next question is going to ask for the Craftsman section. And every Lowe's I went to had Gladiator, Craftsman, and Cobalt. So here we go. This one was easy. There was some stuff in the way, but it doesn't really matter. It's not your fault if they left like pallets and stuff in front. Now it's going to ask how many displays of Gladiator are there. And in every Lowe's I went to, there was 2. So it wants a picture of one of the Gladiator bays. And then it's going to ask for a picture of the other Gladiator bay. Something that was super frustrating about this specific one at this location was I didn't have much service. So the pictures weren't loading. So it was a little bit difficult. I had to walk out and walk in a couple of times. So I edited that out so it's not in the video. So it wants the overview pictures of the Gladiator, and now it wants to see all the items display. So here we go. I'm going to go get this picture walking around. And I like doing these gigs because it's easy to kind of blend in. There's always a lot of stuff going on at these home improvement shops, so the people that work there don't really bother you. Now it wants a picture of the inventory that is stacked under the display. So I got a nice picture of the inventory. And then it's going to ask like how full it was, if it was 50% full, 75% full, or whatever. So this specific one, I believe, was 75% full because there was some stuff missing. So that's what I answered. They're not going to like actually count it. It's kind of like just an estimate. So don't really go too crazy about that. And then now it wants a picture of the other Gladiator bays inventory underneath. So I got that picture. That one was 100% full. There was no empty spaces. And then now it asks if the cleanup caddy is on display. A good thing I knew what this one looked like because, again, the pictures weren't loading, so it was super frustrating. So I answered yes, that it was there, and then it asked if it's like damaged, if the display is damaged. I haven't found anyone that were damaged, and I've done like this gig like probably about like 30 times. So I just pressed no, and then there was a couple more questions, but I kind of just fast forwarded it. It's pretty repetitive. And then it asked if you had any issues. There was no issues. And then I submitted it. So now it is loading. Again, I did not have good service, so it took a while to load. But as I was walking out, I checked Field Agent because there are a lot of gigs at Lowe's at Field Agent. And this one was super easy. So click the link to sign up for Mobee.